This video will review bleeding of the Formula R1 brakes using the Park Tool BKD1 Brake Bleed Kit. For other brands, see our video playlist here. Some companies have offered brakes in both mineral oil and DOT fluid. Be sure to check that the brake is a DOT brake. This is sometimes listed on the brake lever. Hi, I'm Truman with Park Tool. Brake bleeding is considered an advanced service procedure and requires a thorough technical knowledge of the braking system. If in doubt, or if this procedure is not working, contact the brake manufacturer for model-specific information. It is important to always use the appropriate brake fluid for the brake being serviced. Never use mineral oil in brakes designed for DOT brake fluid, or vice versa. Also, you should never share bleed kits between DOT fluid and mineral oil. Mixing the fluids can cause damage to components and lead to brake failure, which it can be dangerous. DOT fluid is corrosive. It can irritate the skin and eyes and cause damage to paint and other finishes, so it is important to take care. You should wear gloves as well as eye protection during this procedure. Have plenty of rags on hand to wipe up any spills as quick as possible. Isopropyl alcohol is a good cleaner to help clean and neutralize the DOT fluid if spilled. You may also want to cover your work area to avoid getting fluid on the floor. Dispose of any spent fluid in accordance with your local waste disposal authorities. Now let's get started. Typical tools and supplies for this procedure include the BKD1 Brake Bleed Kit from Park Tool, DOT brake fluid, hex wrenches, Park Tool piston press PP 1.2, clean rags, isopropyl alcohol, Torx compatible wrenches, safety glasses, and gloves. Install the bike into the repair stand. Prepare the bike by removing the wheel. Tilt the bike so that the bleed port is facing up and is the highest point in the system. It may help to lower the height of the repair stand at this point. Set pistons back into the caliper body using the Park Tool PP 1.2 piston press or other lever. Remove pads from caliper to avoid any chance of oil contamination. Install the brake caliper bleed blocks. If there are dual pistons, use 2 blocks. Rotate the bike so there is an upward flow from the caliper to the lever. Install the syringe holder near the lever. Install the double-ended hoses onto the syringes. The BKD1 has several different adapters depending upon the design and thread of the brake. Formula brakes use an M5 thread. Use the red adapters part number 2618. Attach these to the end of the hoses. Remove the lever bleed port screw and attach an empty syringe. Install the syringe into the syringe holder. Fill the other syringe 3/4 full with DOT 4 or 5.1 brake fluid. Then push on the plunger to bring fluid to the end of the hose. Remove the caliper bleed port screw. Install the syringe into the caliper. Begin to push fluid from the caliper syringe up to the lever syringe. Pull the lever and let go quickly to loosen bubbles in the system. You may see bubbles exiting at the lever if there was air in the system. Stop pushing fluid before you have fully depressed the caliper syringe to the plunger. Next, hold the lever syringe upright and use the caliper syringe to pull fluid back down to the caliper. Do so with large syringe pulls to create a vacuum. Be careful to not let the lever syringe run out of fluid, as this will allow air back into the system. Again, push the caliper syringe to send fluid upward to the lever. Disconnect the syringe from the brake caliper and reinstall the bleed port screw. Torque to 1.5 to 1.7 Newton meters. Now push on the lever syringe, then pull and release the lever. Pull with the lever syringe and watch for bubbles. Then push on the syringe to create pressure. Do this till there are no more bubbles coming from the lever. Disconnect the syringe from the lever and reinstall the bleed port screw. The brake lever screw is a lighter torque, typically 1 Nm. Test the bleed by pulling on the lever with force. It should feel firm with no air bubbles. Rotate brake lever back to its original position. Remove blocks from caliper. Clean caliper and lever using a clean rag and alcohol. Install the brake pads. Install the wheel. Again, pull lever repeatedly to move pads to the rotor. Align brake caliper to rotor as needed. You're now ready to ride. After bleeding, clear the syringes and hoses of all fluid. To prolong the life of your bleed kit, it is recommended to clean the whole system with alcohol. Start by running alcohol through the hoses. Then disassemble a kit and wipe down each piece, especially the parts that came in contact with the DOT fluid. Leave the kit out to dry.
Thanks for watching. You can find hundreds more videos like this one on our channel here on YouTube. And we're constantly working on more. So be sure to subscribe for the latest content for Park Tool. And check out our website, which has even more content to help you make your bike better.